Hey everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie, and today I'm doing a December wrap-up. So I did a mid-month December wrap-up, I did a Kindle Unlimited Readathon wrap-up, and I have this one, and I have another wrap-up coming. I read a total of 32 books in December. I don't know how it happened either. 2 of them were DNFs, but otherwise, yeah, there's a lot of books. So we have Mr. Cutie here, and we're just gonna get into it because he wants to sit where my books are, and there is a stack of them. So let me move my little slip here so I can remember what I rated them, and let's just get going. So we have Peril at End House by Agatha Christie. This is book 8 in the Pro series. Rated this one 4 stars. This is one of my favorites, I think. It was a little bit different than some of her others in this series, so I really enjoyed it. I had some poetry this month, of course. This is Comfort Food by Ellen Van Neven. Rated this one 4 stars as well. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail with these because a lot of these I have talked about a lot recently, so you're probably kind of sick of them. But this is a really good poetry collection looking at Ellen Van Neven's experiences being an Indigenous Australian woman. She's also a member of the LGBTQ community. There's just a lot of good stuff in here. Then I have an ebook that I read, which was It Happened One Autumn by Lisa Kleypas. This is book 2 in her Wallflower series. I really enjoyed this series. It's a historical romance. It's just a lot of fun. I really, really like the character in this one, Lillian. I just think she's a lot of fun and she's quite feisty, and I really enjoy reading that. So we have some more Agatha Christie. This is Lord Edgware Dies. This one doesn't have it on the back. Why? This is the 9th one. This is the one directly after Peril. I also really enjoyed this one. It was different to what I was expecting. I can never guess the twist. I never guess who did it. This one was the same as always. Didn't guess. Some more poetry. We have Music Made Visible by Jessica L. Wilkinson. Unfortunately, it didn't super gel with this one. Gave it 3 stars. It was alright, but I feel like it's very experimental, and also it's like a musical. So it's like a poetry biography of George Blanchine, I think is how you say it, who was like a dancer and choreographer. And I feel like a lot of it just like totally went over my head. Like I just could not follow at all what happened in his life. Like there are moments where I'm like, okay, so his family's dead. Oh, they're not? Who is this woman? What is this happening? What is happening? So yeah, just like completely over my head, didn't get it. And I didn't, like the poetry was nice, but I didn't enjoy it enough to rate it higher than 3. I finally finished Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. I started this one for Newts in August, and it wasn't that I wasn't enjoying it. I was just not in the mood, and then I was just not in the mood to pick it back up. So I didn't until, this month, and I ended up really loving it. I loved Everything I Never Told You, which is Celeste Ng's first book. Super excited to see the adaptation that's coming of this one. It's done by Reese Witherspoon, and it also has Kerry Washington in it, and I think it's just going to be incredible. Also, can I just mention that there are a lot of teenagers in this book, and the people that they've cast as the teenagers actually look like teenagers. Like, can we all take a moment to appreciate how that never happens. Then we go on to my DNF. I DNF'd Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I know that this is like sacrilege and everyone loves V.E. Schwab, and I do, but I just didn't, this one just wasn't for me. I really tried, but I think I read like 120 pages and I was just so bored, and I could not tell the difference between Victor and Eli. Like I just couldn't tell the difference between them as characters. So yeah, sorry guys. Next we have some middle grade fantasy. I've talked about this one quite a bit, so I won't go too much into it. This is Otley Coulter and the Narrowway Hunt by Rhiannon Williams. This is the first book in a trilogy. Really loved it. Wrote a full review. If you're interested, I'll link it below. Some more poetry. We have Magical by Morgan Parker. I read Morgan Parker's YA debut earlier this month and I absolutely loved it. One of the best books I read in 2019. This was still good, but just not quite as good. So I gave this one 4 stars and I gave Who Put This Song On 4.5. So this was still really great, but it just wasn't as great as the YA contemporary. And then finally, for this part, I finally read through A Conjuring of Light by V.E. Schwab. I did really enjoy this one, even though I had literally DNF'd Vicious like 3 books ago. Yeah, I just really like this one. It was a great end to the series. I do think though that it could have been cut by at least like 150 pages, if not more. There was just a lot of stuff in there that I was like, I appreciate this and I really like reading it, but I also feel like we didn't really need it. Like the story would have held up without this. So yeah, did really enjoy this one a lot more than I enjoyed Vicious. And there we are. That is the first part of the wrap up. Second part of the wrap up. Yeah, anyway, those are the books. I will be back on Wednesday. I'm kind of breaking it up where I'm going to be doing 2 of my favorite videos from Wednesday and Friday, and then I will do my next part of the wrap up next Monday, just so it's not super boring. And yes, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye!